EXPRO is the leading provider of in-riser subsea safety systems for completion and intervention operations on horizontal production trees. To access wells for intervention operations, a drilling rig is positioned on top of the well location and a remotely operated vehicle, or ROV, is deployed to inspect the condition of the subsea infrastructure. The ROV is controlled from the drilling rig, and the cameras provide the operator the real-time pictures required to support the landing off the BOP stack on top to the production tree. The manipulators on the ROV enable the BOP stack to be guided in position. With the BOP stack connected, the EXPRO subsea safety system, located directly above the tubing hanger running tool, is picked up and lowered through the rotary table. Depending on water depth and vessel type, the EXPRO landing string assembly, or ELSA, will be deployed with a direct hydraulic or in combination with an express subsea control system. The EXPRO landing string assembly consists of a series of ball valves and a latch. They allow for well isolation and landing string disconnect from the well in an emergency. This enables intervention operations to be conducted on a horizontal tree safely and protects the environment from any hydrocarbon release. During a well intervention, a series of pressure tests on the seal elements, production bore, and the annulus area of the tubing hanger are performed to ensure tubing hanger seal and landing string integrity. The well is then prepared for flow testing or well evaluation. Wireline equipment is installed on the vessel, and the tubing hanger plug is retrieved to surface, thereby enabling access to the well. At this stage, the well is live, and the ball valves and the EXPRO landing string assembly provide the primary well control barriers. Wireline or coiled tubing can be deployed at this stage for completion or well performance evaluation, zonal isolation, reservoir stimulation, or any other through tubing intervention. One of the increasingly common interventions, a downhole camera, provides real-time data on completion equipment performance and condition, as well as identification of fluid entry along the wellbore. Upon completion of the intervention, the tools are retrieved back to surface. In case of well control or vessel position problems during the intervention, the system incorporates a subsea test tree with well isolation and quick disconnect features, as well as a retainer valve, isolating the hydrocarbons within the landing string. This allows for a controlled release of the landing string. During release, the lower section of the subsea test tree, incorporating 2 ball valves, will be left within the BOP stack. In case of an emergency disconnect where wireline or coiled tubing is inside the bore, assist pressure is applied to the lower ball valve, enabling it to cut the wire or coiled tubing. The landing string can now be retrieved to surface. After the disconnect sequence has been performed and the emergency conditions have been controlled, the landing string will be reconnected within the BOP stack and riser. The retainer valve will be opened prior to reconnecting, enabling circulation through the landing string and cleaning of the latch interface to take place. The latch is pressure tested, and the valves in the subsea test tree reopened to allow operations to continue. Upon completion of the intervention operation, the tubing hanger plug and running tool are lowered on wireline and landed in the tubing hanger bore. The plug is set and pressure tested, after which the running tool is retrieved back to surface. Any remaining pressure above the plug is bled off, and the EXPRO landing string assembly and tubing hanger running tool is picked straight up from the tubing hanger and is retrieved to surface. For subsea safety systems in challenging environments, you can rely on EXPRO.